Hello everyone. Welcome to another video. Please excuse my very well-loved desk mat here. I am in need of a replacement, but I haven't had a chance and I haven't found one that I really like, and honestly, I mean, it is what it is, and I still like the color even though it has some blemishes on it. But welcome to today's video. If you're new, welcome, and if you are a subscriber, thanks for coming back. Today's video, as you see in the title, is going to be my current and future planner and journal lineup. So I guess, you know, people would consider it a Techo Kaigi, I think it's called, where it's like a review of your planner. So that's what this is. And this system is working very well for me. I have been using it now for the entire month of December, and I'm really enjoying it, and I think this is going to be a setup and lineup, not setup, sorry, a lineup that is going to fulfill each need and want that I have and that I've used. So without further ado, let's introduce the first one that has been with me almost the entire year, which is my memory keeper. So this is my standard TN in the brown leather, my traveler's notebook. I have a Superior Labor money brass clip and Superior Labor charm. And this cover, I believe I got earlier this year, and I haven't moved out of it, but for 2024 I think I'm gonna move back into my olive, but I want to customize it before I move back into it. So this is just what is working for now. I have the July to December 2023 vertical, and I'm not going to be doing a flip of it. That will be on my Instagram, so if you aren't following me on Instagram, you can find me at Written Treasuries. And this is working very well, and I am going to continue using this in 2024. I'm not going to be doing a setup video because I kind of like to just do it on my own without the pressure of recording. So unfortunately, I am not one of those people that can record all of that. And then in the back, I just have my reusable sticker book, which is also from Traveler's Company. And then I have a brass clip from Traveler's Notebook as well. And then the 2023 pencil board. So that is what I keep on me almost every day, but I am doing some changes. So let me explain to you what's going on here. So as regards to my memory keeping, I ended up deciding to go also with the Hobonichi Weeks. I have not shared this yet, so I will share this one because, yeah, I can share this one. So this is my Hobonichi Weeks, the regular size, 2024. So I just have some stickers here that I want to use and get throughout this planner of using it. And then I did a little deco up here. I have a picture of my fiance and I have the Hobonichi stencil, and then I am actually going to take this out. This was like a little freebie from this Instagram account. I think it's like Analog Alicia. And so I'm gonna put that aside. So I did previously have a key that I was hoping I was gonna use, but since using the planner I have not kept up with it, so I just left it there just as a base if I ever want to go back to it. But my favorite part of this planner is my front cover of it. I decorated the front of it, and in the beginning I was thinking that it was gonna be too much and I was doing too much, but it honestly all came together really nicely. And then I ended up sticking down this picture of my kids when they were smaller, because Jojo was, I think, like 1.5 here, and now he's gonna be 4, so I kept that there. And then I have nothing on the, let me move this a little bit. There we go. I don't have anything on this yearly overview, neither in this one, but I'm thinking I am going to be putting what I make on YouTube, since now I am monetized, and I am so thankful to all of you for helping me achieve that goal. And I hope that you guys know how thankful I am, and I appreciate you guys for supporting me and my channel. And I hope to continue in the future as well, because I enjoy it. So yeah, that's what I am going to be putting here. Initially, I usually use this kind of tracker for my menstrual cycle as well as my skin, but I think using it for my channel might be a little bit better. So that's still something that's in the air, just because I think I would enjoy seeing a full year of my menstrual cycle, but it's not something that I really need to reference per se, but it's something that it's good to have. So I do have that in my planner, but I'm still deciding if I'm going to put it here or not. So then I have my monthly for December. I decided to put my moods on the left, and then I am just putting all of my events that I want to kind of reference in the future, because this is my archive planner, so I am just kind of keeping it with one pen. And then I did use all of the Paper Planner Bliss holiday icon stickers. They are so cute. I love these, and they fit perfect in the Hobonichi Weeks. And then I did put a circle, which was highly inspired by Jenny, my minimal planner. She had like a circle or a square on her corner, and I loved how it looked. So I just used all of mine because I had so many, and I am a PR girl for paperieplanning. So if you want to shop at her store, you can use my code Samantha10. But yeah, I went ahead and did, you know, all the months and just used all of hers from those 2 sheets that she has those stickers from. Then we go ahead to the first week of December, essentially. And so I decided to keep the main appointments on the left side. I drew a line, and then any events or so. Then on the right, I do a rapid log of my memory keeping. So essentially, this is a mini jot down mini list of what I want to be putting in my memory keeper. So my memory keeper is more kind of long form, even though it's still a little bit, but I can show you guys for the sake of the video what it looks like. Let me see here so you guys can get an idea of how I am using it. So for example, this is, you know, Monday, so I just did a mini thing, but here it's more so longer sentences, and sometimes it'll have a few feeling things in here, but this is more so kind of like things that I did in the day. because I'm finding that trying to do this and carry this every day is just a lot, and now that it's filled up, it's just getting a little heavy. So I try to update this maybe every other day, every 2-3 days or so, but I don't want to get a week behind because I know that I would just like forget some things. But this refreshes my memory, and writing it down, I kind of remember what I wanted to write about. So that's what this is. Then on the right side, I have my son's chores. This is from the end of November, which he gets paid monthly for his allowance of his chores that he does. And then I just have a little section of my meal planning. And so alongside with my meal planning, every week I will figure out what I'm gonna cook, and then I will use this really cute notepad from Paperieplanning. I decided to do the list one, and this I will write down the groceries that I need, and then I will stick it in my pocket planner and take it with me to the market. And I could also write in the back, and I will mention that this is refillable. She sells the refills, and it's also fountain pen friendly, so I really enjoyed that. And it looks super cute on your desk. Like, how cute does that look? Adorable. I'm trying to get it in frame. Okay, so then this was the second week of December, and I'm trying to use my stickers as much as possible, and I'm also trying to use my functional stickers. Like in this one, again, I don't have anything, but here I put my Christmas shopping list, as well as here, and then the current week doesn't have anything here as well. And I'm not minding that this is blank. It's not bothering me, the open space. In the past it used to, but I haven't found anything that I really want to write, and I don't really have like a running to-do list that I want to keep, because this is something that I am going to save to reference in the future and to keep in the future. Whereas my pocket rings, those inserts I'm not going to like want to reference in the future, but this is something that I am going to keep with me practically every day. So yeah, I haven't really found anything that I am adding here just yet. This pencil board is from Hobonichi. I don't know from what year it is. I think I found it from Inukshuk when they used to be on Etsy, but it's just so cute. And then the other side is blue with the ruler, and then it has my son's allowance, how much he gets per chore. Then we go to the notes pages, which I haven't really done anything with, but I am considering putting my goals right here. But that was just an idea that I had. I'm not still sure if I'm gonna do it, but I wrote them down anyways. I don't really do like goal planning or anything like that, but it's something that I think I want to try and incorporate into my life and have that somewhere to be able to know when I'm going to get to that goal and aiming towards something. So yeah, that's what I have there. Then the next page I have a little annual tracker. If you see my A is upside down. Jojo was helping me, and I left it like that. Then here I decided that every month I'm going to print pictures and put them here. I constantly am putting pictures like on Instagram, and I save pictures, and then I do little lifestyle reels on my YouTube, which if you watch my shorts, I do have a few on there. But I wanted somewhere that I can look back, which in the past was I was trying to journal in a passport insert, but it's just not something that I can maintain, and I just never had a chance to sit here and print pictures and write and make it look pretty. And it's my lifestyle doesn't allow that. I just can't. So I'm not a journaler, I am a planner, and that's just how it is. So I decided to try and incorporate some of the memories from the weeks that I write about here into pictures. And so I decided to just do a little brief explanation of what the pictures are about, or I won't even write anything and I'll just put what it was. And then on this side was from Christmas. And so yeah, that's what I am doing. And I mean, it's not aesthetically pleasing, but it's nice to look back and have those pictures on paper instead of just on your phone where you really don't look at them. So that's what I decided to do with these note pages, and I'm hoping that there's going to be enough for it. So I guess I'll just see how that goes. And then that's it. That's literally all I have. Oh, in the My 100, I am putting the books that I read, which I have to update because I did finish a few books in December, so I'm going to be updating this. If you see this brown here, I messed up, and so I tried to cover it up, and then I just used like a book sticker that I had in stock. It's not pretty, but I was like, whatever, it's books, so you know, it's relatable. And I'm not using any of like those other ones in here. I'm not doing this 365 day either. It's just, I tried in my last one and I tried in the cousin, and it's just, it's not gonna be done. In the back, oh, this was tabs that I was using in my pocket planner, but I ended up taking them out. I do have blotting paper here because I was thinking that I might use fountain pens for the little picture parts in the back here. So I just cut one to size. Then I have these dot stickers and these, what are these, like tracker stickers from paperieplanning, as well as a bunch of other shapes that I want to use in the planner. These are the mini dots that I use in the monthly to track my paydays. I love the size of those. Those are perfect. Then in the secretarial pocket here, it is just my functional stickers that if you have been on my channel, you have seen many times. And I made that. And the cover is, honestly, I'm not sure what the cover is from. I want to say that it's the knockoff brand. I think I got it on Amazon. And then I added the Midori snap to it, and it's working well, and I think it's going to hold any chunk that I add in there. And the pen that I'm decided to use, I didn't talk about it, but it's the Strassa Mark-On 0.4, and it does not smear, and it also writes on transparent sticky notes, so that's something that I really like about it. So that is in regards to my memory keeping. Then I have my journal, which I ended up moving back into the olive Passepartout, that if you have seen my previous video, it was my everyday planner, but I ended up switching sizes again. And so this is my little journal, and I'm not going to share the inside of my journal. I was trying to do like commonplacing and all that, but that was in like my first one, and in this one there's almost no commonplacing. It's literally just pen to paper journaling, as well as a little bit of ephemera here and there, but for the most part it's a journal. So I just wanted to share my cover because I feel like it looks really cute. And then I just have some various stickers. These are like the adhesive ones because sometimes I like to stick down a little bit of ephemera in there from whatever the day was about. These are some star stickers that I found in my stash. They're very old, like literally when I was like probably 10. Sorry, had to get this guy a banana. Okay, so these are the dot stickers from, I got these as a roll on Amazon. They're like washi dots, and I was hoping to use them as my commonplace, but I just ended up using stars for my journaling because that's really all that's in here, and the stars look cute. And then just an extra sheet that my mom gave me and I still have not used. I should probably put this over here so that I could use it in a setup, because if not, I'm never gonna use it. And then I ended up putting the pen loop on my pencil board because previously I had it on the back of one of these folders and I ended up wanting to switch to this folder, so I just put it on this pencil board. Then I just have some, you know, random little papers. This is from Noted Co. It's like a freebie. This one was also a freebie that someone sent to me because this isn't listed anymore. And this is from My Minimal Planner. And then in the back I just have a index card that my son wrote to me. And so that is my little journal, and I have been considering switching sizes of this, but I just really like writing in the size, and I like how easy it is to fill out an entire page. Oh, I didn't mention, I mean you guys saw the front, right? This is a short trip because I felt like I wasn't going to finish an entire insert in half a year, which I kind of did in the first one, but this one I started in November. Yeah, October 27th, and I have not finished it. So I am going to archive it. I think I still have a good amount of pages, but I'm going to archive it anyways. Yeah, I have the whole entire section, but I'm just going to leave it uncompleted, and I'm just going to start a new one in 2024, which I think is going to be a regular, but I might end up using the Sweet Freckle Design paper insert, and it's grid, so that's going to be different. But yeah, I typically just use my Sailor pen, and it has the Document Black ink in it, the De Atramentis, and that's the one I like. This pen is my first fountain pen, and I absolutely love it, and it is the Sailor Snow Moon Sailor Pro Clear, and I love it so much. I'm trying to get, here we go. I love this pen. This thing writes incredible, and I love that it's like, you know, tuxedo color, but it has the gold specks in it. So that is my journal. Then my one and only planner, because everything else is kind of like memories, I guess, per se. Journaling, that's what I kind of would consider all of this, even though this Hobonichi is a planner, and so is the Traveler's Company, because it's vertical and it's dated. It's kind of more for memories. But my one and only planner, because I am a one planner girl, I've tried using multiple ones, I've tried using book bounds, and I came back to rings, you guys. I came back to rings. You guys saw my first flip of the setup when I first set up my pocket rings, and this is now what I've been using for December, but I did just get this cover. It is new to me, but it is a very, 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 very loved denim Filofax cover. The inside of it is, I mean, you can see here, this is what the color was, and now it's just like super duper faded, but I love it nonetheless. I did clean it, so it's definitely spruced it up a little bit, but it is just so like soft, and it's just so cute. Like this part gets to me, and this right here, like I just love it so much. So this is a pocket size, I think I mentioned that already, and I think the cover is from like 2005 or something like that, so they don't make these anymore, and I'm very sad about that. But this is what my planner looks like. I just have a Lost card here from Queen City Designs. I have my monthly refresh card. This is a freebie from Puffin Pages Co. and I edited it, yeah, on Photoshop, I think. And it's just like my monthly routine and just reminds me what I need to do each month. So I'm going to be doing that in this weekend because today is the 29th of December. Then I have this freebie card here from Floor Papeterie, and it's with her collab of Simply December. Then I have a little coffee. This is a sticker from Paper Planner Bliss, and if you don't know, she is one of my favorite shops as well. Then I have a little latte here from Sweet Freckle Designs, and then that's it. I don't have anything in this little zipper pocket, but it works phenomenal, and it is actually a good like size pocket, but I don't use it. But yeah, this like leather with the denim, I'm obsessed, and I really wish that I can get a new one. So if anyone out there in the world has a new one of these, please let me know. Okay. I will be doing a quick little flip. I'm not going to mention where everything is from, but for the most part, almost everything is Peanuts Planner Co. So let's just get into it. That's just a picture of my kids in the front. I have a little like routine card that I made on Canva, printed it on vellum and laminated it. This is a freebie design from Gracie-Edits, and I printed it on acetate, and then I just put this little key that I use in my daily, and then just some daily like what I want to do daily. So I definitely want to do my memory keeper, my spending log, my habits, my mood, my cycle, my balance of my checkbook, and then archive my plans. So that is what I do daily. And then I just have my little pocket. So I'm not gonna like do a full-on flip, but my first section is my inbox. It has my inbox as well as my running shopping list and my online orders. Then it goes into my tracker section where I have my spending tracker, this sticky note tracker from Paper Planner Bliss. These are new. And then I have my cycle and skin tracker. Then I have my schedule section, which has my monthly bills, and then I have birthdays. Then it goes into my key and my monthlies. The monthlies are freebies. Oh, I can't share the monthly, but my monthly is from Peanuts Planner Co. as well. Then I have this freebie holidays that I printed from Maria Plans. Then I have this like Filofax that came with my weeklies. It's like a yearly overview as well as the current year and the future year. And then I'm still deciding if I'm going to be using this fold out. It's like a quarterly. My battery died, sorry, but I have my son's school schedule here. Then I was considering using this fold out for my work days that I take off, as well as like any other work related dates, but that's something that's still up in the air because I feel like I won't write it down, like I'll forget. So that's something that I would write like in my memory keeper, like whatever time that I take off, I would write that down, or I would write down the times that I worked in my dailies, and then I would use that to write it somewhere else. So that's still something that I'm considering to use, just to have written down somewhere, but I feel like it's not something that I really reference, and I just kind of like take my paycheck as it is, which probably isn't a good thing. So these are the monthly freebies from Peanuts Planner Co. that she lists on her Facebook. And so I was considering switching them out, but since I already print them, I already cut them, but what really kind of makes me stray away from them is that the way that she makes her designs is that she uses these dots on the corner, and so no matter how hard I try to cut them out and cut in, I still seem to keep them on the page. So that's kind of something that's like a personal problem, and yeah, if you're a planner, you know what I mean. But I'm trying my best not to like get bugged by the perfectionism and just make it as functional as possible. So that's why I did not order the monthlies, which I was gonna go with Filofax, but I said just use it. It's free, it's here, it's already in your system, just keep it. So if it relates to you, then let me know. So then I have some weeklies from the Moleskine planner that I cut up. This was from Pocket Size and I cut it down. As you can see, it is way bigger than every other insert in here. And initially I was planning on using it for meals, and then my meals in the back. I want to show you guys what it looks like, but I can't. There's information in here that I really shouldn't be sharing, but the weeklies look like this, and then in the end I ended up just using it as a normal planner. And so that's what this ended up being, and then my meals moved over to my Hobonichi Weeks instead of having it in here, because once it's here I really don't need to use it anymore, which was why I was using it on here, because I was going to throw this away anyways, like the page, regardless the planner, I'm not using it either. So like the whole entire Moleskine, I moved out of that. So I just cut it out because I'm like, I might as well use it for something rather than not, and I wanted to test it out. And yeah, so that's what I came to the conclusion. So in 2024 I am going to be using the Filofax weeklies, which came with one of my first planners that I purchased. If you saw my previous pocket video, it was the Metropole, and so these came in that planner, because this planner again is very old, but this is yeah, this is current. So what I don't like, one thing, is all of these words, but I guess it's like an international company, and so that's why they have it in every single language possible. So it is what it is. I don't mind the layout of it. I don't mind that it's blue and black, but it's just something that I have to deal with. If you can see the back side of this, I drew a line, so I will be drawing a line here and putting my appointments or important events on the left side. The right side, I'm still not sure what I'm gonna have. It's probably just gonna be little notes here and there, or let's say I washed my hair and that's something that I sometimes forget, or when I blow dry it, or when I put a color mask in it. That's more so stuff that I put in my daily, but since I don't keep my dailies for, you know, a whole month or per se, I'm gonna try to keep 3 months of weeklies in here and 1 month of daily, which we'll see if my rings can keep it in here, because I'm moving to 1 day on one page. Well, anyways, besides the point. That's kind of more so things that I would put in my weekly to reference back. But again, my more so reference and archive is my Hobonichi Weeks. So that was just like a long tangent that didn't need to be said. But in case you were curious what I'm going to be putting on my weeklies, that's more so what I'm going to be putting on here. So I have all of January in here, and I'm going to be adding February, hopefully, and then all of the dailies for January. So I'm not going to share a whole flip of my December week dailies. I'm going to be doing that on Instagram or in my short. So if you are subscribed, you will see a video of that in a few days. But I am currently using the Peanuts Planner Co. 2-day on one page, which as you can see it looks like this, and then the bottom one has the same thing on the bottom. So that's what the insert looks like. And then for the weekend I decided to use this, which is also from Peanuts Planner Co. I believe, but it's just a different layout. This one is from, I think this one's from the Ghosting Pen, and this is the 2-day on one page that I have been loving. Then it goes into my notes section, which is the same as my previous video, and it's just a checklist with various lists. Then I ended up adding this little section for my books, which is just 3 pages long. It's nothing excessive. It's just for me to write down when I finish a book and when I start a book, because I noticed that I have been not writing it anywhere. Like, I will honestly forget to write it in my Hobonichi Weeks. And in the past, I was writing it in my daily pages, which is why I'm happy that I'm going to be using 1-day on one page. Oh, I didn't talk about that. So instead of using the 2-day on one page like this, I am going to be getting the Filofax dailies. And I think that's really what I have been missing, because what I've been writing here is only my tasks and my home tasks, and that's kind of it. And then on the right I will put any appointments, or like if I pick up AJ at a specific time, or little things like that. That's kind of what I've been using this section for. So I don't really have like a notes section here per se, because this is more so like directed towards kind of events that I do. Or let's say I forgot my Hobonichi Weeks at home and I want to make sure that I remember everything that I did, I will put it here. So this is like a little memory kind of thing. So things that I have not been writing have been my meals, have been what I've been spending on, which was used to be what I would put in my A6 daily, because it was a whole full page. And then I would write down what books I read, if I watched something, things like that. And that's not kind of things that I would write in my Hobonichi Weeks. It's just more so things that are more like personal, I guess, per se. So yeah, that's just something that I wanted to write down somewhere, which is why I made this little mini inserts here. So this acetate design is from my minimal planner. It's just so cute. And then I have this book log insert, which I will be putting the books that I read, and then from this I will add the titles over to the My 100. Then I have the last time, which is a freebie from Plan with B, and just like random things that I want to remember the last time I did it. Then I have a vehicle maintenance, drinks to try, and then health logs. Then I have a little social media section, which is literally just one insert, but that's what I'm calling it. But I just have a projects insert, and then just some note pages over here from Filofax, as well as the blank ones from Filofax. Then I have my finance section, which has, I'm trying to find what I can share, but I can't really share. But it has my payment tracker insert, which looks like this. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then I just have my check registry in the back, which looks like that. And so both of those are from Peanuts Planner Co. And then I just have my grocery store guide. You won again?
I think I beat the 3rd boss.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I think that's the last one for tonight.
Okay.
Alright, turn it off. And then I just have a sticky note page here that I got from, she's now Manny's and Plans. She doesn't do her shop anymore, but yeah, this is a sticky note holder, my makeshift page lifter, and then a Filofax pocket with some paper that I want to use if I ever need a note. And then I printed out this little fold out from Peanuts Planico, and it's just like your routines or like your desired schedule, which I don't do timed schedule, but I felt like having this would be a little bit better than my little one that I made on Canva, which is like super compact. It's only 6 things, so I was thinking of jotting down like a longer kind of routine. But that is my planner, and then I have the Sarasa Grand Barrel. Inside I am using the Pentel 0.5, and the Pentel I found works on these page flags from Avery. I love these page flags, yeah. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. This is what I am using, and this is what I will be using. I will be obviously changing from 2023 to 2024, and although the covers may change for these 3, not this one, you know, the insides will stay the same per se. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them below, and I would love for you guys to tell me what your favorite planner is that you're you know, that you're planning to use for 2024. I'm excited to hear what you guys have in store. I hope you all have a happy new year, and I will catch you guys in the next one in the new year. Bye.